What's up, nerds? Welcome to Versus, a new but admittedly not very unique series on Emperor Ace's channel. I'm Jordan, aka JoRadical, aka Big Papa Joe, and I'm gonna be your host for this video. Now, I'm sure you understand the basic rules of a Versus video, but I'm still going to explain. I'm going to present two characters from any fictional universe, give you a little information on each, and then create some sort of battle scenario to see who'd win. I should stress, however, that I am by no means a comic expert. I'm just a guy who likes comics a lot, and for some reason think I'm qualified to tell you about them. Also, this really holds no water, it's just for entertainment. So let's get to it. Our matchup for today is, drumroll please, Marvel's Daredevil versus DC's Nightwing. This matchup was pretty easy for me to come up with, seeing as these are two of my favorite characters from their respective universes. That being said, I'm going to do my best to rid myself of any form of bias, which isn't too hard when you love each character equally. It has come to my attention after some very brief research that this has been done, like a lot. But I'm going to refer to a text from the channel owner. Let's see this here. I don't care how many times this has been done, you disgusting monkey. Dance for me. Make the video, or I swear to God, I will stab you until your eyeballs fall out. I swear to God, I will do it. And then it sort of degrades into what I can only assume is some sort of native African language. So let's start with Daredevil. Abandoned by his mother, Matt Murdock was raised by his father, boxer battling Jack Murdock in Hell's Kitchen. Realizing that rules were needed to prevent people from behaving badly, young Matt decided to study law. However, when he saved a man from an oncoming truck, it spilled a radioactive cargo that rendered Matt blind while enhancing his remaining senses. Under the harsh tutelage of blind martial arts master Stick, Matt mastered his heightened senses and became a formidable fighter. Alright, let's talk about Daredevil's abilities. Although he was blinded, his other senses were heightened significantly. They're so sensitive that he can feel the raised ink on a page, identify a person based on their individual scent, hear and track the heartbeat of an individual from a distance, and even taste the amount of salt grains on a pretzel. I didn't breathe at all. Now, maybe that sounds a bit lame, but this combination of senses creates a full 360 image of the world around him, although it's not perfect, as this image is only a general one and he can't detect detail very well. Combined with his sensational senses, Daredevil possesses the strength, speed, agility, endurance, and acrobatic capabilities of an Olympic-level athlete. His training, both with Stick and himself, have made him a master of a unique martial arts that is a combination of boxing and the Japanese arts of ninjutsu, judo, and Aiki Jiu-Jitsu? Is that? That was a lot. So let's take a break while you listen to some smooth jazz. That's enough! Now for Nightwing. When his circus acrobat family was brutally murdered, Dick Grayson was taken in by billionaire and bat-friendly superhero Bruce Wayne. Bruce shared his secret life as Batman with a young boy and even molded him into Robin, the Dark Knight's partner in Gotham. But as Dick grew older, playing second fiddle to the sternest hero in the Justice League began to wear on him, and eventually he struck out on his own, staying true to what he learned as Robin while coming into his own as a respected member of the superhero pantheon. His code, like his mentors, is simple. If you're breaking the law on his turf, watch out. Anyone who can't, expect a short and most assuredly painful trip to Arkham. Now, while Nightwing may not have the same heightened senses as Daredevil, he can see, which is a great trait to have. But, shut up. Nightwing has been in peak physical condition for most of his life, starting out as an acrobat as a small child and fighting beside Batman as the Boy Wonder before striking off on his own as Nightwing. Working with Batman has made him a brilliant detective, as well as putting him through peak physical conditioning. He represents the absolute pinnacle of human capability. Nightwing is an expert martial artist, acrobat, marksman, and escapeologist, which is just a fancy schmancy term for saying he escaped real good. I could go on and on about this character, but I'm sure this guy is just about general knowledge. Maybe I'm just getting tired and lazy, but who cares? It's not like you were really watching this to begin with. Now that I've presented you with all that information, I think it's time to decide who'd win in a fight. I don't really believe that either of these characters would kill the other, so I'm going to refrain from calling it a battle to the death. That being said, though, it's fun to imagine them tossing fisticuffs. Allow me to set the stage. It's dark on the streets of Bloodhaven, and Nightwing has just begun his nightly patrol of the city. It's oddly quiet tonight, and the usual criminal filth seems to be scarce. Nightwing is confused, but all is made clear when he spots a figure in red taking out a gang of thieves in an alley. Upon closer inspection, he sees that the man resembles a devil, with horns and all. Nightwing leaps down into the alley and attempts to confront the suspiciously dressed stranger, probably saying something pretty witty or something. The stranger, who we know as Daredevil, looks back at him, and potentially says something equally witty. It just depends on who the writer is. Anyways, their words don't last for long, as they feel the overcoming urge to fight. Little do they know, Big Papa Joe, God Emperor of the Multiverse, orchestrated the entire event to please both himself and a couple nerds he knows. Their battle is a difficult one, as the two expert combatants seem to know a counter for each and every move. They punch and kick and do other kung fu things in an attempt to try and win the fight. Eventually, though, Nightwing resorts to the gadgets in his suit and uses a sonic device to disrupt Daredevil's senses. This, of course, gives him the edge, as the Devil of Hell's Kitchen is pretty much useless without them. Nightwing wins by Helen Kellering Daredevil! Yeah, this decision was a pretty interesting one. I love both characters, and I consider them to be pretty evenly matched. The only real major edge I could find was Nightwing's use of gadgets, and the ambiguity of what he carries on a daily basis allows some freedom. To be fair, though, either side could have taken it. I mean, they're both incredibly strong characters. They're experts in martial arts, acrobatics, and are even heartthrobs in their universes. I mean, these guys are catching hoes left and right. Anyways, I hope that was at least entertaining for you. My name is Jordan, and if you want to see more of me on this channel, then, you know, drop a little baby comment in there, and maybe I'll read it, and maybe I'll hang it on my wall, and you know, just, you know. Until then, though, this was Versus. Like, comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel as well as my personal. I don't really upload anything, but, you know, maybe some motivation will help. The link will be in the description probably. I don't edit these things. See you soon!